Alright, Scorpio, it's time for your August reading. Today we'll be using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. Ooh. And we got the Two of Pentacles, which is oddly enough the same card that Libra started with. The Five of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, alrighty then. We've got the Eight of Cups, the Page of Cups, also don't forget to stay tuned after, because we will also have a Scorpio pet reading. We have the Queen of Wands. I'll link it at the end of the video. Let me see, did that one pop out? No. We have the Ten of Pentacles, someone's randomly driving it around and then backing up in the parking lot like over and over again. They're having some trouble parking. Oh, all right. We've got the Lovers. Sorry, I get distracted by watching people park for some reason. And the Eight of Swords. All right. Wow, there's a lot of blue here. I'm gonna go ahead and say in whatever you've got going on here, Scorpio, it's like your throat chakra, it's like really coming out. And I'm not sure if you're saying everything that you feel or if you're not saying anything that you feel. We start out with the Two of Pentacles, which again, here's like juggling two things and having the ships in the back. Like these could come in at any time if you just decide what you want. And then here with the Five of Cups, like crying over spilled milk. Like something has not worked out. And because there are three cups in here, I'm gonna surmise that this is in a relationship situation. But you've got your back turned on these two cups here. Even though there's a solution to what you have going on, it's like you are so focused on what you feel like you've lost that you don't see it. And you're clinging to that situation with the Four of Pentacles here. And I believe that situation is a Three of Cups situation. It was a situation where it was a three-party situation where everyone was involved, and everyone was aware of the three-party situation, and that's what came apart here, and you're still holding on to that three-party situation. you're kind of doing your Scorpio thing where you go off into solitude and you're not really addressing what's going on here. You're kind of turning your back on your emotions, which Scorpio, like, you're so about your emotions. That's literally never going to work for you. You may be able to for a little while, but it all comes out in the end, like when you least expect it. And you're just kind of going into this. This card reminds me of the Hermit, but like with the Hermit, he's actually going off to like figure things out on his own. Here, it's like you're just turning your back on your emotions, and that's not going to work for you. This is the start of a new feeling, a new emotion, or a new emotional start. Then we have the Queen of Wands. I'm sorry, this was the Page of Cups. That's where you've got that new start. We go into the Queen of Wands, and you can also see it's almost like a familiar here. And being really in the feminine energy. Now there's also some lions on here in the background, so this could be dealing with a feminine Leo. Really could be, that means it could be male or female, but they are predominantly in their feminine energy right now. If you depending on where you have Leo in your chart, that could also be you. You then have the Ten of Pentacles, so it's almost like you, through all this emotional stuff, you like set that aside and really go into manifestations on the physical level of like money and tangible possessions, and that goes really well for you. But this is where your head's at with the Lovers, and you don't see how this situation can improve with the Eight of Swords here. The thing about the Eight of Swords is that your enemies are all gone. Like this situation, you're only bound in your mind, and you're only limited by your sight. So that is what it's a very law of attraction message here. Of this is a matter of perspective, and the only thing that's really holding you back from this is your focus on the fact that you feel like you don't have it. That's my little dude again. You little duder? Yeah. You feel like this is out of your reach now because this has come apart, and that was what you were really wanting. And I just picked up the deck to clarify something, and the Devil was at the bottom of the deck. So this is speaking to either Capricorn being in this situation, or there being this being a matter of like ego and very like lower chakra energy. So definitely clear your energy and balance your chakras. Also, I'm going to find out if this is this throat chakra stuff that I'm seeing, because with all of these, Dobby, can you not? He's like kicking the cards. I swear, he's such a baby. Such a baby. He let me scoot him over. He's being nice. I'm going to clarify and find out, because like the only card that's come up that doesn't have blue in the background is the Devil card, and it's black. So I'm going to look and see what this is talking about with your throat chakra. So this is the King of Pentacles. It's like, instead of expressing, you're throwing yourself into your work, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like you're going to be, you are manifesting abundantly, which is like money and your like physical possessions, again, like I was talking about before. But it's like, instead of expressing emotions, Dobby, don't push the camera, please, buddy. Instead of expressing your emotions, you are heavily relying on like this, not dealing with your emotions at all, which is like work, it's other activities, hobbies that you are passionate about here with the creative energy. It's like focusing all of your attention and energy to anything but your emotions. So I know we've got a little bit of a shorter reading this time, but like it comes back to getting in touch with your emotions, Scorpio, and really facing what you're feeling and working through that energy. Because turning your back on it and sinking into that place of ego isn't going to solve what you're feeling, and it's still going to be exactly where you left it when you come back and start dealing with emotional stuff again. Your emotions are going to be right where you left them. So yes, it is like definitely. I'm not saying stop working on your manifestations and your abundance. I'm just saying that is not going to change your emotional state of being. That's going to be exactly where you left it. So I hope this was helpful for you. Please stick around for the Scorpio pet reading, and I will see you next time. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe.